It's the poison to your ears. It's the venom himself. It's the man, DJ Toxxyk.
Hello beautiful people, it's always a pleasure to have you join us at the New Times Rwanda. My name is Davis Higiro. Today we are having an insightful conversation with the best on the ones and twos. Some call him the Boucher, others call him Papa Aiden. So yes everybody, today we are with DJ Toxxyk. Toxxyk, yes, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you for making time to be here. Yeah, so I would like us to begin. Someone who's watching the show for the first time. I mean, who is seeing you for the first time? Yeah. Like, who is DJ Toxxyk?
What? DJ Toxxyk is just it's just a kid with who had a dream of being in the music industry, not necessarily being a DJ. I used to love sports. I did everything from football, to basketball, to running. But at the right age, that's where I was so exposed to music. And I think that's when I was like, this is it for me. So yeah, I'm a kid just like everyone else, but I grew up loving everything that's entertainment. I wasn't always paying attention in class, but every time we would go out for sports, I would be the one to get out. Yeah, so entertainment has always been something that sets my heart on fire. And yeah, I was just that kid, and I fell in love with music, DJing right after, because I did a lot of things, past the mic, MC, dancing. But after, when I was a DJ, I was like, this is it for me. So, yeah.
You've been to sports, you've been a dancer, you've been an MC.
Yes.
Man, you have a lot of like
no,
a lot of talent.
I mean, I wouldn't call it talent because I was trying every corner to see where I belong. Yeah, all those things that I did, it doesn't really mean that I was number one or not even number 10. But I was trying to fit somewhere. And I guess music kind of welcomed me, and I kind of fit there. And the right office for my journey, I think, was DJing. This jokey.
So like you tried a lot of things to make sure that this is, and then at some point you realized this is the best. Like, this is where you should stay. This is where you belong. Yes. And I would like us to please tell us. Mm-hmm. A person may see your career, how you've set your life. Mm-hmm. Like you're steady. You're now pursuing the DJ career. Yes, sir. Like, what was the journey like?
It was tough. It was tough. Some of the people who know me, they might tell you. Close friends, clients, or people who just know me from back then. It wasn't all smooth, just like you said. I don't think there's anyone who had it smooth. But, when I was growing up, after high school, I got into DJing. Some of the people welcomed me, as a brother, as a little brother. Some of them didn't like me at all. Some of them didn't want me in this game. So it took a lot of courage, a lot of faith, not giving up, to kind of really push every day, I don't know about other industries, but not every industry welcomes you with like arms open. There's always going to be this and that, but it's about how you deal with that, And I guess that's what makes the journey amazing, because it doesn't have to always be perfect. Yeah, the struggles, the up and downs. Yeah, sure. So yeah, there was a lot of this and that. Yeah.
If a person saw you how your life is going, they may think maybe everything is all set. He's this perfect guy. But I like the point of how you say it takes courage.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever feel the urge to quit at some point in your career?
Yeah, I think five or six times I wanted to go and just ask for a job at the Bank of Kigali, man. I was tired. I was very tired. I was like, what am I doing here? Most of the people here, they don't like me. I'm not getting any money. I'm not, this and that. But I guess what kept me going, it was a promise that I gave to my mom. I was like, this is what I want to do. And I'm a man, so I got to stick to my word. So every day I was like, how am I going to call my mom and be like, Jarans, nothing is working. Can you take me back? There was no way I was going to do that. So every day I kept on pushing, until now. You might see me now. You don't know me before, but it was crazy before. It wasn't always black and white.
Just like let's get to into a little deep on how crazy it was. Like a little some or two, three things that.
I mean, starting when I was starting DJing back in the days. You have to know one thing. I was very short. I had to play basketball so I can be tall. And that's a very true story. I keep on telling people this story, they don't believe me. So the fact of me being so short and I had a baby face, I had started working at the old Papyrus building, and the owner is a very good friend of mine. But it was like, just come, show me what you got and all that. So every time I would have to explain the bouncer, the security, like I'm the DJ here, or should I call the boss? Because I was so short and I was. So every day, until I earned the respect from them, obviously, which is something that I bet anyone goes through in life. You have to earn your respect. And also, the fact of they see you're young, you don't have room for negotiation for a salary. So they say, take this or just go, And, I had to live with that. I had to show myself. I have to prove myself and to prove others that I'm worthy of, a bigger or a huge salary, because this job is not as easy as people think. People think, oh, he's there, he's enjoying music, he's dancing, he's laughing, he's drinking, he's dancing, all that. But they don't see, like, it takes a lot to keep people, let's say 100 people in front of you, to keep them dancing for 2 hours or even 1 hour. Yeah, because you have to read the crowd, you have to try the crowd, something new, something. So you have to have a whole playlist in your head. And I hate when people just come to me and be like, oh, can you put me this song and this? Of course it's gonna come, but let me do my job so that I get to that level, So there was a lot of up and downs. I remember even my family, my close family, didn't want me to be a DJ. At a point they called my mom, because my mom lives in Belgium. They're like, which means like your boy is heading the wrong way. And I called my mom. I was like, Mom, do you really believe in me? Do you really believe that the education you gave me when I was young is really, gonna take me somewhere? And she said yes. She's like, please don't make me look bad in the family. So all that kind of like pushed me every day. And I don't know, I haven't asked her, but I'm pretty sure she's somehow proud of me.
Hearing your story, one needs to draw something out of it. Like sometimes you get discouraged, sometimes things don't go the way you wanted them, but you have to work your way up, right? So like all that, it's a lot, right? Yeah. You go through, you've gone through a lot, and I think this brings a lot of, if things are a lot in you, then sometimes you get some mental disorder.
Yeah. Especially when you're young.
Yeah. Like, how did you cope up with your mental health during those?
Oh man, let me tell you something. Mental health, it just comes and goes sometimes. Especially because I started living by my own when I was 19, I think. That was a long time ago. And my mom flew, she went to Belgium. So I was like this boy that loved music, that's not left because I chose to be left behind, but I chose a passion. I chose something that I was obsessed with. I knew it would take me a lot of courage, a lot of faith, you know. Coping with mental health for me was, well, my mom, first of all, she's the woman who prays a lot. So she used to pray for me, send me prayers. I used to pray, you know. That helps. It's still helping. Close friends. You might not have 5 friends. You might have 2 close friends who can check up on you on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, just to ask you, how's your day, how's your week, what happened in your week, and they'll be very interested in knowing what happened in your whole week. So those friends are rare. I was very gifted to have those kind of friends who check up on me on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And also family. Family, it's my mom, my dad, you know, people who makes it all worth it, you know. Of course, we all have mental issues or disorder, but for me, I would say it comes and goes. It depends on, you know, the issue right there at the moment. But I would say I'm very blessed to have my family. First of all, my mom, you know. I'm blessed to have my close friends. I'm blessed to have my family. So all that, you know, when it gets together, you kind of forget about it. You kind of bury it and move on.
What keeps you to keep on working your way up, even if you've gotten to a certain level today?
Well, for me, it's pretty easy. And I'll tell you like this. Look around you. Look around the people around you. I'm sure you've seen people who are very, very successful or famous, if that's how you can call it. But now they're, you know, they're down there. They failed. I don't know what happened. Maybe over abusing their money, their power, their fame, and not staying focused. But for me, it is just simple, because I told you, I know where I came from, and I don't want to go back. So for that, I might get caught up 1, 2, 3 times, but I always come back. I take a step back, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know? And stay focused, boy. Stay on your grind. This is not it. This is just, they're here for the fame, for the money, or whatever you can call it, but stay on your grind, because no one is going to love you when you're not successful or famous or whatever. You know, they're here for that specific time. Yeah, but when it's all gone, when you go back home, it's all on you. You got to pay the bills by yourself. You got to pay all this by yourself. And yeah, I stay focused by just reminding myself that where I came from, I don't want to go back.
Your first EP, you dedicated it to your son Aiden.
Yes.
And the Toxxyk experience.
Yeah.
You talk about how much you love Aiden, right?
Yeah.
So, like, who do you want Aiden to become when he grows up?
Just a man, you know. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on my son. Just become a man, you know. You go through everything. I'm going to be here. Your mom is going to be there. Your family is going to be there to support you, whatever the choices are, you know. But I'm going to be always here to guide him, you know. I want him to be just a man, a good man. Everything else is on the side.
Yeah. Does it have a background, like, did your dad raise you the same way, or is it something you're trying to?
No. Actually, I was born in Congo, and we left when I was 3 years old, and we left because of war. And my dad stayed there for work, and I was 3 years old when we came to Rwanda, and the next time I saw him, I was 25. So I did 22 years without seeing my father. I was raised by my mom and her brothers. She had 3 brothers, and they raised me just like I was their son. So everything they taught me about, you know, everything. It was tough, but I loved them to death, you know, because they were my dad. I had basically 3 dads, you know. There's a way you might think that God is not there for you, but imagine having 3 dads at home, you know. They used to take care of me. They used to teach me a lot of stuff. No, those are the brothers to my mom. Yeah, they're my uncles. So we used to live in the same house, you know. So I had my mom and her brothers and my grandma. So I would come home. One uncle is not there. Another one is there. You know, they will homework, this and this. Another one would be very interested in sport. So every Saturday and Sunday we go to the stadium and train. Another one he was so interested in politics. He would teach me everything about politics. Not that I remember. But yeah, just imagine, I didn't grow up with my dad, but I thank God that I had 3 dads, you know, to play the role of my dad. And that doesn't make me hate him. He probably went through some things in life that I don't want to say or judge. But yeah, God came through, you know. When God doesn't give you 1 benediction, he gives you 3.
Yeah. And I love the fact that you're healing yourself through Aiden, man.
Yes.
You're giving him what you never got. And
Yes.
he really has something pushing it. But tell us, where did Toxxyk come from? Because
The name?
yeah.
The name, it was one of my friends back in high school. His name is Benjamin Muganga. We used to sit in the same class, and you know, he was the oldest. So he was like, man, I see you're very interested in music. What do you want to do when we finish high school? Because let me tell you something, I didn't want to go to any university or anything. I just wanted to go out there, the world, just get lost in the world, learn from anything and everything. So he came first, he was like, I want to do a club. And I'm like, a club is a little bit too much, but I might do a lounge. He was like, oh, so the same thing. So he's like, what do you think we should call it? And he came up with the name Toxxyk. But Toxxyk, the same way you guys know Toxxyk, Toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so years went by, we finished high school. He went his way, and I got lost into music. You know, I was trying different names, and then I took a step back. I'm like, Toxxyk might be good, but I know Toxxyk. You know, when you Google it, it's not something good. So I might have to twist it and do Toxxyk, and it's unique, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how I fell in love with Toxxyk, because my real name is Shema. I wouldn't go and be like DJ Shema. It would be pretty basic.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, okay. But when I tell someone DJ Toxxyk, they're like, oh, that's bad. But it's good. It's bad in a good way, if that makes sense. Because when you tell someone your name is Toxxyk, they take more time to talk to you. They come back, they're like, Toxxyk, why Toxxyk? It's something bad. Why would you want to be called Toxxyk? So the conversation gets bigger, and then I have to tell them myself, explain, and they fall in love with the whole story. Maybe not the name, but the story.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that it has a story behind it, and that makes the difference. So you've given us the Toxxyk experience, you've given us your first EP, you've blessed the music lovers, your fans. Are there future plans? Like, what do you have in store for your fans, for your music lovers, basically?
Yeah, I remember when I was starting DJing, a lot of journalists or media people, they used to say, oh, DJs, you guys don't play Rwandan music. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it became like a huge conversation. And whenever they would ask me, I'll just tell them, man, we can't play what's not there, you know? We need the products. We need you guys to produce, you know, to learn from others. Yeah. Have music on a weekly basis, new music. right here, right now, where I'm at, I'm really, really proud of the music industry which I'm in, because I see so many young talents coming up every day. You know, just they're there. You get one new music today and then another tomorrow. They don't rest. And the good thing is that they're young, they're willing to work, they're willing to hustle. We see videos every day. They might not be the best videos, but they put in the work.
Yeah.
So for me, I think like 30% of my work is done, because that was my goal, to put random music up there. So we are still doing it. We're still gonna do it. I would really love to see, you know, Rwandan music being outside of Rwanda. You know, people just jamming to Rwandan music when there's Kinyarwanda in it, because it's all about the pride in the country. You know, there's a lot of people who do way amazing things, like our very own Akawanga being, you know, the best, one of the best products in the U.S. being, you know, asked every day. You know, I would really love to see also music, just youngins going outside the country, expressing themselves with music, and people loving them, because, you know, we gotta push this country all the way up, but from different corners, you know. So I'm doing my part in the music business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you are pushing and you want Rwanda to go on the world stage. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, we're done with the career part. Let's
Yes.
now we
can relax.
Yeah, let's relax. I'm gonna tell you two names, and you're gonna describe these people in 2 words.
Okay.
The first one is Moses.
Moses Motion?
Yeah, Moses Motions.
Oh man, that guy, he's a dreamer and a hard worker. I've never seen someone who, in my whole life, I've never seen someone who works as hard as him. No one.
DJ Marno.
DJ Marno. DJ Marno he's very curious, which is good. He reminds me of me when I was young, because he's younger than me. He's very curious. He wants to know everything. He's always asking questions, and he's very, very entertaining. Like, if you get to know him personally, he's a very beautiful soul, and I'm glad to have him as a brother.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So this one, I'm gonna tell you a quote, and you're gonna tell me who said it.
Okay.
Either you inspire or you retire.
Let me tell you something. I copied that quote in a song that I don't remember, but I remember that quote very well, because it was one of the best thing. Like, imagine telling someone you either inspire or you retire, because you know, we are doing a job on this earth, so you either do it or yeah. So I don't know who said that, but I kind of replicated it.
But yeah, it's nice. You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this time we're going to play 2 games, and like, we are coming to an end of our conversation. The first one is fiction or fact. So I'll tell you a sentence, and you say this is fiction or this is fact.
Okay.
Or let's just use true or false, right?
Okay.
It's easier.
Okay.
Yeah. Letter H is between letters G and J on a keyboard.
What?
Letter H
Yes.
is between letters G and J on a keyboard. Is that true or false?
True.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There are 5 zeros in 100,000. Is it true? Is it false?
Yes. Yes, true.
The second. Apes can't laugh. False or true?
They can laugh. I've seen one of them laugh in a movie. They can laugh.
That's true. But they can only laugh when they tickle them.
Oh yeah?
Was that
I
one
can't
tickled?
tickle. I can't tickle.
Okay, now our last game is called Just a Minute.
Okay.
So this is how it works. I'll tell you a sentence, and you just talk about it in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Bad experience.
Bad experience. Whew. I've had so many bad experiences in my life, but I'm very thankful for them. You get people who can smile in your face, but behind them they want to do bad things. Doesn't mean necessarily harm you, but maybe they wish you bad. So I had so many bad experiences. For the people who are watching, just anyone smiling at your face ain't your friend. Just take time and analyze them. I had so many bad experiences. If you have time, come, we talk about it. But yeah, I can't really say that I regret them, but because they shaped me to where I am.
Okay, now, best friend.
Best friend. Oh, best friend. Best friend. I have so many best friends. Yeah, I have so many best friends. Should I name them?
You're just gonna say one, and then you're gonna talk about them, and you're left with 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. DJ Miller, he used to be my best friend. Rest in peace, DJ Miller. I love you so much. You taught me a lot in life. That I am here because of you.
Wife or girlfriend? And you're talking about them 1 minute.
Oh, girlfriend. Oh, yeah, girlfriend. Let's be girlfriend and boyfriend. Yeah,
people want to know
on that stage. Yeah,
people want to know what's
because
up.
You're busy, I'm busy. But if we meet at home, and but I feel like wife, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot of commitment, this and that. So I prefer girlfriend. Don't judge me.
You've got a girlfriend?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, our last part. My mom is special.
Yes, my mom is special. 1 minute?
Yeah.
My mom is special. She's very special because she was my mom and my dad at the same time. She never gave up on me. She gave me everything, education. I owe everything to her, my life, my money, my everything. So thank you, Mom.
The bonus? God.
God. I was taught God by my grandmother and my mother. And I think that I always don't make time for you, but I do make time for you. So thank you for everything, God. Blessings that you put upon my plate every day. I see it, and thank you, Lord.
Great, man. Awesome. DJ Toxxyk, man.
Yes.
Thank you for making time.
No, this was fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It wasn't so serious.
I know.
Just like the interviews I'm always in. But yeah, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for making time.
Yeah.
You welcome. We'll have more sessions if you have something new.
Definitely.
Yeah. And on behalf of the whole production team, allow me to say thank you for tuning in to the New Times Rwanda. For more videos, please subscribe to the New Times YouTube channel, and you can also follow us on our social media platforms. Twitter, it is at New Times. Instagram is at the New Times, and I am Davis Hijiro. And thank you to Villa Kigali for this beautiful space, man. Book your stay with Villa Kigali. They have luxury accommodation and they are fully serviced. Bye for now.